This looks different. That's right. Today we're returning to the long-awaited vlog series. You might be wondering, what's going on? This doesn't look like a regular location. Looks like you're in an airport. That's right. I'm currently in Baltimore. As you can see, I'm here. It's Baltimore outside. And I came up here for Maryland Deathfest. If you don't know what Maryland Deathfest is, I'll let you guess. Okay, it's a music festival, and I came up here, and what I'm planning on doing is just vlogging around what I'm doing. I might be doing some other exciting things throughout my time up here for the next 4 days, but either way, stay tuned. This is going to be a very, very exciting vlog. Alright, so change of plans slightly. I'm in Washington, D.C. temporarily, and I'm currently walking in a tunnel under D.C. to get from one side of the Library of Congress admin building to the actual Library of Congress. If I see anything cool along the way inside, I will definitely let you know. Brief minute, you guys don't have to look at me, but this is across the view that I'm seeing. This is a submarine and a National Aquarium. I might go check out this submarine tomorrow. They got another boat over here, power plant, that's where I'm at, my thing. And they got this other boat back here. I was informed, I asked the local, he said it is not a pirate ship, but it looked like a pirate ship to me. So, let's see what's going on over here. My next trip of touristy Baltimore stuff, I have the Shot Tower, and this thing is just massive. Probably the tallest tower that I've ever seen. Alright, so my first video that I attempted to do when I got here did not turn out good at all. But all I can say, day one, Maryland Deathfest, got my 4-day pass. It's amazing. I mean, I'm having a great time. I'll break down some of the sets at the very end after this review, the whole thing. But just straight up, I am having an absolutely amazing time. It's just amazing. If you have any opportunity to do this, go ahead and come. I mean, it's day one and I already know this is definitely worth it. All right, we're gonna keep it up with what's going on the rest of the week. Leave it to me to go to a death metal festival and I can still find some rodeo stuff here. A PBR bar. I think I might need to go and see how that's going as well. Pretty cool outside. Alrighty, quick breakdown so far, just as a whole of how the weekend is going. I gotta just say, I just finished seeing the Skinless set. No joke, I got my hat finally from where I'm at. I'm wearing a hat. I'm probably not gonna be wearing it much because I don't really like getting my hair all sweaty and wet. But best set I've seen in straight up years. Overall, I'm just having an absolute great time. I'm planning on just relaxing the next day and a half and just doing a recap when I get home. So I'll keep you guys up to date if I do anything else cool. But until then, I'm getting wet by a fountain. Alright, I'm finally back home. I'm finally all established and set up, and I'm finally going to give my final review of Maryland Deathfest. So, yes, for the guys that have not seen, yes, this is the new setup location that I'm never ever use. Yes, this is actually my dwelling. Yes, I have a devourment flag in the background. We're just going with it because that's the only normal part here in this dwelling. But as a whole, I loved the music. I like how all the venues were easily close and walkable, all 5 of them. It was very nice. I heard from people in the past that there were a couple of venues that were farther away that you had to kind of choose, can I go here or there? Couldn't really walk back and forth as much. Legitimately, with all the bands that played, there were a lot of bands. So I appreciate all the bands coming out here, making everything work. There was only realistically one little conflict of interest where I really want to see 2 bands at once, and I wasn't able to see one because of the set times the way they ran. But as a whole, the music quality was great. The staff was great. Things that I would complain about. There was a 7-Eleven, like literally between the area where the festival was. 7-Eleven was having really long lines, which, again, it's not part of the festival there. But the festival food, the pizza was good. I'll give the pizza that it was good. But the chicken fingers basket was and the french fries were just bad. So, I understand it's festival food, my expectations go, also, not a huge drink selection. Yeah, they had drinks. Yes, there was bars up in there, but like realistically, um, I just kind of wanted a lot of water, and there realistically weren't a lot of accessible water fountains around. Granted, they want people to buy water. What a surprise! I could have came in, brought my own 6-pack of closed waters every day, but I don't want to be carrying around a 6-pack of waters with me all day. So that's partially on me. There were a couple places to get free water too, so I'm not going to be like, oh no, it's a water issue. We got a water shortage out here. No, we were all good with that. Um, so that was good. The food as a whole was in. The quality of music was there. The people. Um, every single person that I ran into and that I met seemed pretty nice. Objectively, it was very good, clean, fun, safe environment. It's definitely something that I would recommend. Again, if you don't like black metal, death metal, brutal death metal, melodic death metal, slamming brutal death metal, technical death metal, death grind. If you don't like any of those genres or subgenres of music, I might not recommend it. But if you do, even if you're just if you're not a certified metal elitist, which I'm not saying I am, but some people think they are sometimes. But even if you're just someone just like, yeah, why not? It'll be fun. Hey, if you're in the area, go. I understand not the most affordable thing. I will say that I did get my ticket for free, so I did not pay for my ticket. So I paid for my hotel and I paid for my flight, but my actual 4-day pass itself, I will acknowledge I did not pay for that. It was given to me as a gift, so that's part of the deal. Again, not sponsored. This is not a sponsored video. No one is telling me to do anything like this. I'm not being paid per se or anything like that at all in the slightest. But I did want to make that part clear. I understand dropping $300 isn't something that everyone can just do. So yeah. Merchandise. There were tons of nice merchandise places. Just tons of stuff that you can just do and get. And bands that were playing had merch. Bands that weren't playing, they got merch. I got this awesome Waking the Cadaver t-shirt. Did not see them there, but I got the shirt. I got this hat too. Got just more stuff. Got a couple patches. All kinds of fun stuff, because you know what, why not get it? You're there, let's have some fun. If I was going to talk, I said I was going to mention my favorite acts. I know I kind of got to the point where I didn't really film much because I kind of just wanted to enjoy myself. And again, not sponsored, making this video for myself. I'm putting it up myself. I genuinely don't care. I'm doing what I want to do. And I said I wanted to do this video, so I'm going to do it. Then I got text from someone, hey, where's the vlog? Where's the vlog? I saw in your video that you said you're going to have your vlog out. Where is it? There's like 2 people that actually watch my stuff that care, and it's someone that I know in my personal life. So I know they're messing with me, and they literally were like, hey, get this video out today. Come on, please. So I'm recording this now. So you know who you are. You're the reason why this is happening and why I'm filming right now. So yeah, just to let you know, I'll text you when it's posted. Just, yeah. That's a random tangent. My 3 favorite bands that I saw, that was the number one thing I want to focus on. All 3 of these bands are bands that I had not seen before live. There were some bands over here this weekend that I had seen. Number 3, Stabbing. They were amazing. Again, there were a lot of really, really, really good bands and even great bands, but these top 3 just stand up above the rest. And there probably saw at least 15 bands that I just really, truly enjoyed their sets. I think there was very few that I was like, okay, this is okay, or yeah, I'm not a fan. Only thing I will say is there's a thrash band that was there. Not my favorite, but they existed. They were there, so not gonna complain. Local people doing whatever they're doing. I'm not going to complain about people showing up and doing things. I'm not going to be like, oh no, we cannot have them there. Because I wanted to see I'd see a bunch of grindcore bands too there, and even though that might not be the place for it, but that's what I want to do. So I can't complain about people getting what they want. But number 3, stabbing. Number 2, beheaded. They were just amazing. Just amazing. Just loved it. And as I mentioned earlier in a little clip, that if I keep it in, I keep it in. If not, you heard it again. Number 1 was Skinless. I might be a little biased because I've wanted to see Skinless for years and years, and then also years, and I never had. So to be able to do something that you've wanted to do for over a decade, and you finally get to do it, you feel good. But there have been some bands that you see where you know about them, you see them, you've listened to them since you were just but a child, and then you see them live, and then they're just not as good as you're hoping. It wasn't that. They were better. When I said it was probably the best set that I've seen in years, I'm not joking in any way. Legitimately, this might be the best. That might have been the best, maybe not technically best, but the most enjoyable I've felt in the 2020s. I'm going to just go out there and say it. Was it technically the greatest? Debatable. Probably not. But did I enjoy myself more? Yes. And with that, whenever you can have a moment where you're like, this is the best I've felt in 5 years, that's what it's all about. That's what matters. So, if I had to give this an overall rating of the entire event, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. If I'm going to give Baltimore a rating as a whole, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. This has been Dollar Less Food, and I will see you next time.